Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. Wow. Flip that back round. Hi guys, welcome back to the RC store. My name's Ammo. Guys, in this video, we're going to take out the Primal Raminator for its first run with the Taylor 80cc Supreme engine. Now, if you haven't seen the build video, I'll put a link just up here in the corner. Be sure to check that out, guys. I literally fit the 80cc Primal beast of an engine in the actual truck. Bit of a faff, I ain't going to lie. There was a lot of thread lock that had to be undone, a lot of heating up and a lot of wrenching. However, I managed to tackle it and I got it sorted. Now, the engine has been placed in the car. I have fired it up and I have tweaked the car ever so little, and it seems to be running sweet. So in this video, guys, we're going to head to a field and give it its first run. Now, I don't know what to expect out of this. From videos that I've seen, these engines are supposed to be pretty crazy. I've left the stock gearing in the gearbox. I've not put the high-speed gearing in, etc. It's just a stock gearing, and we're going to see how it runs. I just want you guys to know that with the Raminator, there's a misconception out there. Basically, people think they're ultimate bashers, etc. They're not bashing rigs at all. So the Raminator is basically one of the most realistic RC cars that you can buy in terms of in form of a actual monster truck. My particular one even does four-wheel steer. Now, they're supposed to basically imitate a real monster truck. And a real monster truck with all that horsepower ain't about speed, it's all about torque and how it can wheelie and do stunts, etc. Now, as you guys know, the Raminator is very, very heavy, but this 80cc engine should sort that out. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this. Guys, I'm here on location with the Primal Raminator. Now, this has just had the Taylor RC 80 Supreme engine fitted. I have adjusted the shocks, like I said. I've not actually ran this on this engine. The engine has been ran in. However, I've not actually taken this out. This is its first run, so if anything goes wrong, my apologies. I've got the wheelie bar fitted, as you can see. The front bumper was removed. Simple reason being I made that myself and I had a crack in it, so I'll remake another one. But this is its maiden run, so guys, let's get into it. I'm going to start off by firing it up. Fired up nicely. It's a bit loud. I have got a silencer on there, quietening it down. I'm going to warm this up and let's see how we get on. It's actually in reverse, so I need to flick the gears over, bear with me. Right, we got it in forward, let's go. Like I said, this is its first run, so taking it nice and easy. Oh, lifting already. Oh, guys, so much more power. Now, this is a monster truck, so it's not made for speed, etc. It's just realism. But the realism is there. I've not put the high-speed pinion gear on. This is the medium-speed pinion gear. Insane. Right, looks like I've done something there, maybe the exhaust, I'm not 100% sure. Let's go check it out. I'm just going to cut it off. I've got the remote cut off here, and let's see what happened there. Right, it looks like the silencer came off. That literally flew off. Right, I'm going to get that back on and we'll carry on. Right, silencer back on. Now, this is the V1 exhaust system. This is a V2 truck. However, I know Taylor have revised this exhaust and made it so it goes inside and it doesn't have this massive loop. So maybe that's an upgrade that I need in the future. However, I'm having a lot of fun with this already. I know it's not fast, but this truck is all about realism, and they're not intent for bashing. I know a lot of people have bashed them, but it's all about being realistic. So let's give this a go now, and hopefully I ain't chewed up no gears. Right, all back and running. Off it goes. Oh, insane. Wheelie's absolutely epic, guys. Whoa. Now this is what this truck should have been like out of the factory. Absolutely insane. Whoa. Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what the Raminator should have been about. Wow. Now there's still a lot of tweaking that can be done with this. But absolutely insane. Right, the throttle is getting a bit carried away, so I'm not sure what's happened there. As soon as I let go of the throttle, it just wants to go. So something's happened there. I'm not sure what's happened there, guys, but like I said, I still need to mess around with it. Back round. Now that's something you only see at Monster Jam. Right, let's head back and figure out what this issue is. Alright guys, I didn't really need to head back. So what's happened was the throttle cable came out of position. You can probably just see it down there on the cob. Came out of position, and due to that, it basically trapped the outer cable. So the throttle was on all the time. Let's see if it's still got a bit of fuel in there. It's still got some fuel in there. I can give it a few more blasts before we call it a day. This thing's lethal when it takes off, guys. Now, I haven't given this full throttle. Just simple reason being, I don't know how it's reacting on this particular car. But what I can say is, as it's warming up, it's becoming more and more powerful. The front end wants to lift a lot more. Look at it go. Incredible. I think that throttle cable's come back out again. Let's see if I can show you. I will put it back. Just there. Right, maybe I need to tighten that cable up a bit, just to get rid of that bit of slack there. But that's not a biggie, that's something I can do. Like I said, little teething issues are going to happen. Well, it's done it again there. So guys, I think I'm going to call it a day because I don't want to wreck anything. The cable's getting stuck, so I just need to put some, tighten the threads up basically, and get rid of that bit of slack. Insane. Wow. Guys, what a beast! That was my very first time running the Raminator with that engine. I was taking it pretty easy. I wasn't giving it no hardcore throttles, etc. I would like to obviously see it go down the field from one side to the other on full throttle, but I know it was going to have some teething issues. And the only issue that we've come across is basically the cable, the throttle cable. Now the throttle cable consists of two cables. So you've got your outer cable and then you've got the actual wire cable that goes inside. Where it sits on the carb, what was happening, because there was too much slack, the outer cable was dropping and then it was getting hooked onto the attachment. And what was happening, the attachment for the cable, and what was happening was it was keeping the throttle basically pulled. So when I was stopping it, I had to literally put the brakes on, which is obviously burning the clutch out and so forth. It was causing issues. It didn't look like it in the video, but I know mechanically it's causing issues. If the throttle's on and the engine wants to move and you're applying the brake, it's just causing friction and whatever. So guys, I basically figured the problem out straight away. It was literally that cable, and I moved that cable, popped it back where it's supposed to be, and the issue was resolved. I did have an issue because of it wheeling. The silencer popped off. I need to put a silicone coupler between the aftermarket straight pipe and the silencer, just so it basically doesn't come apart. Now what's happening is when it's wheeling, it's hitting the back end of the exhaust, and yeah, it's causing it to pop off. Hence, you've seen what happened. However, that was the first time I heard it without a silencer, and it sounds amazing. I might actually just get rid of the silencer altogether and just run it as a straight pipe. It sounds epic, guys. There's going to be more content on this. Like I said, this is just my first run with the ATCC. Let's see how we get on. I'm absolutely enjoying it. It's changed the complete dynamic to the truck. I know in the video it doesn't seem exciting as it does in reality. Guys, remember that truck ain't even on this desk at the minute because it's so big. When you put it on this desk, it literally covers from this side to this side. The thing is huge. I had so much fun with it. And now, moving forwards, once I sorted these teething issues out, I'm going to start messing around with it like a monster truck. So you'll see it popping more wheelies, doing a few more jumps, etc. And yeah, just having fun with it, just like a real monster truck, guys. It's basically just a RC version. I won't be sending it to the moon. It's not intended for that. Guys, you know, if you send this to the moon, you're literally just going to break in. You're asking for trouble. So, yeah, respect it, I guess. And have fun along the way. Guys, if you've enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.